Hi,
Oh,
everybody.
it.
Time for a holly jolly day.
What a sweet intro.
I had to run into Walgreens this morning and I saw this and I was like,
It's
I have to buy
perfect.
that. It was like under $5. And so I was like, okay, no, that's
Holy
cheap enough.
cow.
I can purchase it.
I love it.
And so I was like, everybody else has all these little funny ears and hats and stuff. And I was like, I don't have anything. So I thought, okay, now I've got something to wear for Christmas.
Get your glow.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you to Kevin. Thank you to Lisa for coming and spending some time with us today.
Thanks
And
for asking us.
I am very happy that y'all were able to make it. And I guess we'll just fill everybody in. What's going on in your lives? We'll do a little intro first before we jump right in. And I'll look and see if there's questions.
Go ahead, Kevin.
First.
Hello.
On my channel, I got Lisa live at 5. Sometimes it happens on a Sunday. Sometimes it happens on another day, and it's not necessarily at 5. And that's when we just kind of hang out and do stuff. And got a real talk with Lisa. Starting to talk about some serious stuff on there lately. So
I've been enjoying those.
Thank you.
I have been enjoying those.
It's a nice opportunity for everybody to talk about the tough topics that nobody really is comfortable talking about all the time. But it's a safe space. It's a great environment, and it's a great time for everybody to spend a lot of time and kind of bounce things off of each other. And, whatever's on your mind, it's a open forum to vent what you need to vent about. So,
yeah.
There you go.
I love that show too.
All right.
Thanks.
Well, if y'all have any questions, please put them in the chat in all caps so my old blind eyes will see them. And otherwise, I'll just go right past it. Even in all caps, sometimes I miss it. What about you, Kevin?
Hi. I have a channel. I do. I have a channel.
I know I'm subscribed to it.
I'm subscribed to yours as well. That's a given. Like, here's the thing. I was doing some behind the scenes, and a friend showed me how to look at the analytics, and to my surprise, I think it was 40-something% of the people that watch my videos or my shows are not subscribed to my channel. So this is a little invitation, a hello. Please.
The links are in the description box below for both of them.
All of our channels. We were looking at it, and it kind of surprised me. So if you just are not aware that you have not subscribed, subscribe. If you're there once and you enjoy it, hit the subscribe. And that goes for all of our channels. It really helps. It makes a difference.
And it costs nothing.
It's freebie.
There's no obligation.
Do you know what actually, I'm going to share this. My partner, he's a car fanatic. And so he loves YouTube, and he watches a few of these shows that do car, I don't know what they do, ratings, drivings, testing, all of this stuff. And when I went into YouTube, he said something, what's the subscribe thing? How much does that cost?
See?
And I was like, it's free. Anyways, he was not subscribed. He was watching this channel for over 2 years. He wasn't subscribed.
And not even subscribed. Wow.
And so he was like, oh my God, he was so excited to subscribe. So anyways, all of that to say, I have a channel. I'm a regular guest on a few of my friends' channel. Debbie Freebird with Lisa as well, Spirit Intuitive Tarot. I'm on the couch with them every Sunday. It's a wonderful show. We kind of mix it up.
I love it on Sundays. Yeah.
So cozy, and I look forward to it. It's a little piece of magic. And so I do that. And then I predominantly on my channel, the first time people come on, we go into conversation. I think it's important to dispel the unrelatability with people that are on a platform, if you will. And in that, getting to know their story, it's relatable. And so the chat family, seeing us in ways that are, very, very similar to them, and of course in ways that are different, I think brings us even that much closer together. So it was important for me to hear people's story and get to know them in a more personal way, around how they feel comfortable sharing. So after that, I do, people kind of, make regular appearances. We do lots of readings. It's been fun. And then in the new year, I'm going to switch things up. I've got one series that I'm just solidifying what it looks like, but I think that it's going to be really exciting. And so, yeah, my channel's fun. I love it. I don't know what else to say.
Love it.
Well, I'm starting to branch out, and I actually did my first mediumship reading last weekend. I was hit with a question. I was doing a pre-recording with Sylvia from Colorful Foresight. She was like, no, you're a medium. You can do this. And I was like, okay, I'll try. And next thing I knew, somebody's whispering in my ear. And I'm like, holy crap, it's working. And it blew me away. It was George Washington, too, of all people.
Wow.
I can't tell you what he said because I don't remember, but
Okay.
whatever it was, it's like I'm waiting for her to drop the video so I can watch it and see what he said, because I don't remember. And then yesterday was Susan. She kept saying, "Put the cards down. Just tell me what you're hearing." And it several times, yeah. It still kind of comes and goes. It's still kind of spotty, but I'm getting there a little at a time.
I love it.
One step at a time. So.
That's wonderful. Yeah, we're all growing and learning as we go. That's for sure. Got to start somewhere.
That's it. Okay.
Hello to all these lovely people joining
I'm
us.
telling you, we've got a room full.
So wonderful.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Love you guys.
Be sure y'all go. Both Kevin and Lisa's channels are listed below in the description box. It is free to subscribe. It doesn't cost you any money. So please go and subscribe. Click the little notification bell. Then you'll get notified when they go on or that they drop a video if it's a pre-recording. Sylvia says the video will be out next week. Cool. And
What was that?
Sylvia from Colorful Foresights in the chat, she just responded, said, I'm dropping the video next week. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, perfect. Oh, the one that you were speaking
The
of.
one that I was just talking about. She was like, I'm dropping it next week. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, awesome.
I know she had told me and I just didn't remember.
Thank you, Kimmy. Kimmy said subscribe to all of us. So yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, Kimmy.
Thank you.
Kimmy J.
Very much. Thank you, Kimmy. And
So kind.
yeah, it's free to subscribe. I mean, I'm not quite there yet to be able to have memberships or anything like that, but I'm slowly climbing the ladder, and one step at a time. That's my motto lately, is one step at a time. And okay.
Build it, they will come.
Yeah.
There you go. Lisa with her sage advice. Which is really so very true. And y'all click that thumbs up button. That helps. And something that I learned about a month ago is that after the show, if you go in and leave a comment in the comment section, it boosts the algorithm. So, go in and put a happy face or thumbs up.
Put on a happy face.
There you go. Something like that. Just go say one or two words, liked it, hated it, loved it, whatever. And just making a comment helps to boost.
Right.
Like,
no hate comments.
You're never going to hate it.
Like, do not.
No.
You're never going to hate it.
I am
never hate it.
I do not have a thick skin. No hate. No hate on my plate.
Same. It's like I can have like
it's making me sweat.
50 fabulous comments and that one
bad comment.
It's like, you know what? I'm gonna find you.
And then
Wait,
she'll turn you
right.
blue and you'll have to be responsible on her channel.
Yeah. Totally.
Lisa's the only channel you go to where everyone in the chat is a moderator. Everyone in the, I mean, it's like a sea of
fact.
blues. No
Moderator
wonder the
meetings
trolls
every
stay
week on my
away.
channel. Yes.
They pop in and it terrifies them. It's like, oh my God, there's just blue people here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. We have got, what is that?
Sunlight, yes, I did.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah. I didn't pop my champagne yet, but I was doing a happy.
Oh my gosh, there's something about her.
Oh, I'm telling you, she
Dangerous, guys. Dangerous.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah.
reminds me of like DeSantis and Abbott. It's like
Yeah.
you see the evil coming off of them, and I hate to use that terminology, but
Yeah.
that's just what it says to me. And it's like, how do you stop these people? They just seem to keep right on going. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't get it. You know, especially when you talk to people in the area, it's like nobody votes for them. Well, how did they win then if nobody voted? Today's voting day in Louisiana. So we have runoffs and stuff today. So if you're in Louisiana, go vote. I vote early, so I don't have to deal with it anymore. I actually, and
Sunlight says something ain't clean in the buttermilk with Carrie Lake.
Exactly.
Amen.
Mhm.
Amen to that one.
Something's terribly wrong.
Yeah. I lost my train of thought. Okay, wasn't important then.
Oh, was it about voting? No?
What?
Voting?
Oh,
Was it about
voting.
the voting?
Yeah. Louisiana just started doing something which is very progressive for our state, which was a shocker. And that is if you qualify for early voting, like with me, I'm disabled. So I have that option. You can go in and have your ballot and stuff delivered electronically to you.
Oh, nice.
They will email it to you.
Yeah.
You know, they'll email you the link and you go in, you pop in your link and it'll pull up the ballot for your area in your districts. And you can either fill it out online and then print it out and send it in, or you can print it out and fill it out, by hand, whichever you prefer. And it was like, when I first found out they were doing that, I was like, wow, when did we decide to join the 21st century? I wasn't aware. Much like Kentucky, we're still back in the 18th century most of the time,
Kentucky's, we need help.
Yeah, it's Louisiana, Kentucky, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama,
Tennessee,
Florida, Tennessee.
Yeah.
It's like, well, bless their hearts. What's wrong with them?
Bless their little pea picking hearts.
Terry T, what's that?
Terry T, I passed my board exams. Yay! Congratulations.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
Big congratulations. Woo! And happy holidays. What a gift.
Mhm.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, or
Talk about
Happy Hanukkah, or Happy Kwanzaa, or whatever.
Whatever.
That's why I say Happy Holidays. I can't remember all of them.
That's fantastic.
Just figure it kind of wraps it all up into one bit. So, all right. Well, I guess let's put. I have to put questions are closed for now because we've got like 13, and don't know if we'll get to all of them, but we will try.
Continued healing for Suzanne and her broken foot.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
That's
is Suzanne
right.
here? Hi, Suzanne.
Yeah.
And Heather from Indigo Jaguar.
And hello.
The
to
apartment
Wayne.
she's in, the ceiling and walls have sprung leaks
Oh no.
from the upstairs apartment, and they're having trouble getting it fixed.
Oh boy.
So, yeah, y'all keep her in your prayers. That one, they get it fixed, and two, maybe they can find a nicer place to stay that they can afford.
Who is this for? Who is it?
Heather, Indigo
Heather.
Jaguar.
She's having. Oh no.
Yeah, she sent me some pictures last night of the water and the leaks coming out of her wall. I was like, oh my God. I was like, maybe if you threaten to call the health department, they'll come do something, because that's a risk,
Colorful foresight. Wait, you haven't done questions yet? What have you talked about for the past
Are we doing questions?
14 minutes? Just kidding.
Sherry, you never told us we were doing questions.
Doggone it. I knew I forgot something.
Questions? I don't even have my cards up here.
You don't need cards.
I don't.
That's what Susan kept telling me last night. Put the cards down. You don't need cards.
The
I'm
cards
like,
are
okay.
for illustrations.
Yeah.
There we go. To emphasize your point.
Absolutely.
All righty. I'm going to pop over and let's get the show on the road. Can I please have a general reading for the new year? A general reading for the new year. I'm cheating. I'm using cards.
Susan Lynn just messaged and said, have fun. I was just on with her and I had a blast talking about you and your
Oh, well, sweet.
time
That's so
with her.
sweet.
Mhm.
Thank you, Susan. Yeah, we did. We sat and laughed more than we did anything else last night. It reminded me of the time when we got to meet a year ago Christmas. She and Jen had gone to New Orleans, and on their way back, they stopped in Lafayette, where I live, and we met for lunch. And
Nice.
so, and it was a blast. I mean, we sat for the whole lunchtime. We were there. I think we all wound up getting like to-go boxes to go home because we sat and laughed and giggled like high school girls the whole time. It was great.
The giggles are the best.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, if one of y'all would like to go first.
Oh, we're doing readings for real.
Yeah. The question is up.
Sunlight. I love it.
Oh,
Sunlight.
Sunlight, I did have something pop in. I feel like you're really going to, I don't know if there's either a friend or a relative you've been trying to connect with for a while now. But I feel like for the new year, you're going to happen upon somebody from your past, or maybe somebody who knows about your past or something. But it's definitely going to be a familiarity, something with that. I think it's going to be a very pleasant surprise for you. You're going to come across somebody that you know or will want to know. It's going to be a really strong connection. I'm not saying so much like love connection stuff. It's not like that. It's really just a deep friendship. You know how everybody says you've got, you know how people say people wander into your life for a reason, and sometimes there's a purposeful thing with that, and then it's moves on into another direction. I think it's going to be that kind of a situation where it's going to be somebody that just kind of falls into your bubble, and it's going to be somebody that you will really find that you count on and really rely on. And I think there's going to be a really good connection there. So I'm getting something like that over here, but I am going to keep shuffling and get some cards.
did you see my cards? I pulled a time for healing, and then I pulled expect powerful change.
Ooh, nice.
So that kind of just lines up with what Lisa was just saying. There's something is getting ready to happen here. So
That's cool.
Yeah. As I feel into it, Sunlight, Spirit's wanting you to move your body. It's like, I don't know anything about this, and so I'm not going to be in demonstration, but it's like the ecstatic dance or like body movement being in your expression, fully in that. It feels like that's a channel or a gateway for energy to move kind of through you. And so there's that call to move your body. So if you feel interested in that or curious, do look into that, as well as there's a big project. So I feel like you're in the dreams, desires, and the kind of planning and all of the hopes around moving into this newness, this new beginning, and the energy around that feels really wonderful. There's a aspect of making a difference in it that feels really good. So it feels like project-wise, if you understand that, now is the perfect time to move into that. It's unfolding perfectly. So yeah, being in that embrace feels really good. So
Nice.
yeah, and you will exceed your expectations around it, they're saying. So it's like where you've kind of put the bar here, you're going to surpass that. It was really wonderful.
And Lisa, you said you pulled some cards.
Yeah, I just have 3 cards. That's all.
Okay.
I did get the 6 of Wands. I got the Victory card. And that's just a really positive card. It's really going to be something that'll shine light upon maybe even a particular situation for you. I got the 2 of Wands, looking to the future. I think that this is also indicating that it's going to be a case of, because I'm not going to say anything specific about male, female, old, young, whatever. Just open your mind and your heart. It's definitely a case of somebody stumbling in. So it's like the world is open to you on that. And then I also got the Page of Pentacles. And this makes me feel more along the lines of the solidarity of it. It's definitely somebody that you will have a leg to stand on with this. This is definitely somebody that you can count on. It's going to be a mutual admiration kind of a thing. So I don't know. It sounds just really nice to me.
Cool.
And just one other thing, because it's coming in strong, Sunlight, if you would understand grandmother, I feel it's on mom's side, something about the S name female, but hello from that energy of grandmother, wanting to make connection with you. So just wanted to pass that along. Yeah, S name.
Cool. All right. Next one up.
Next.
Patricia. Hi, Patricia.
Hi, Patricia.
Reading for the coming year.
Oh, feels good. Oh, it's like that. Okay, so that like relief, that being in your exhale, that's actually part of it. So, and I know a little piece of what you've shared and I just see that movement, literally. So the movement and the kind of just the inhale and holding on to that, you've done it long enough. So now being in the exhale, as you're moving into and this served a purpose. They're saying that this kind of chunk, that little kind of hold, if you will, where it wasn't according to your preference, but there was learning in this. And so I feel like you're already starting to see that. And in the reflection of when you do make the movement, looking back even more, you'll kind of piece together the reasons behind this kind of holding, if you will. Is what I'm getting. Feels good though. I'm excited for you for this upcoming year, Patricia. Yeah. And okay.
You ready, Lisa?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah, what I was picking up is don't be afraid of change, which I'm not so sure that you are, but there's something, maybe spontaneity may not be your thing. I don't know if I'm right on that, but change of environment, change of venue, change of hobbies, stuff like that, which is kind of indicative of the new year. That's what everybody does. It's the time where everybody joins the gym and they don't follow up with it, that whole thing. But this is definitely a time where you need to be very purposeful of your changes. And whatever it is that you want to do, you need to really follow up with that, because I feel like by following up with it, you're going to get those outcomes that you want. I did draw a couple of cards for you here. I got the Fountain of Youth is your state of mind. So I don't know if maybe this is a case of where whatever this change is, it's something where you kind of feel like you have to start fresh with it. Just start fresh. You got to start at some point. It's fine. And then I got get ready for what comes next, which I think is interesting. So again, stay open-minded in this reading as well. I think something is going to either come along or it's already sparked in your mind. Whatever that thing is, I think there's a thing. you need to follow through with that, because I don't think you're going to go wrong by doing so. That's what I've got.
Very good. Okay. Well, that kind of goes along with me. The first card I pulled was your commitment is being tested. So if you join the gym, go. Pick up a weight. Get on the bike. Listen to who's talking here. I haven't been in a gym in years. Then I pulled new and full moon energy, hidden secrets. I think that as you work through stuff, whatever hidden secrets are there are going to come out. It's going to be revealed. The more, and I think that ties in with your commitment being tested, is there are things that are going to come to light, and that's going to make you have to reevaluate maybe a little bit. But then it ends with the Page of Wands, which is inspiration, limitless potential, free spirit. I see good things coming, is what I feel like this is saying. You just have to get through some of the muck first. Hang in there, and it's gonna pay off in the long run. And that's what I got at the moment. So I hope that resonated with you somewhere. Did everybody go? Yeah, everybody went. Okay. Next is sunlight, which we all need a little of.
Didn't we already do this one?
Sunlight.
We already did her.
Yeah, we did sunlight.
I'm sorry, my brain is not awake. Heather, who desperately needs a new place to live. I saw the pictures last night. Yeah, we need to be praying for her.
I'm curious to see what you guys get. I did the pendulum, and I asked about apartment, and it was pretty indecisive. And I said house, and I got a yes for house. So, whether that be purchasing or renting or whatever.
Yeah.
You want me to go, or are you ready, Kevin?
I'll go ahead.
Go for it.
Okay. Okay, Heather, my love. We're going to start out with the 8 of Cups. Disappointment. You're feeling very disappointed in where you're at and that you're not going to get out. Get rid of that mindset right now. Be gone with that, because then I pulled the Page of Cups, which is creative opportunities, possibility, happiness, happy surprises, all of those kind of things. So I think there's something that's coming your way. You just have to get ready for it. There's a lot involved with moving, as most of us well know. I know Lisa just went through a move. I went through one a year ago, August. And while it's great to be in a new place, it was a lot of work and it cost a lot of money. So just bear that in mind. And then I ended up with the 4 of Cups, which is just contemplation. Just work on that manifestation. See it, be it. I know I read for somebody else last night who was looking to move. And like I said, start looking around and see what's available in your area. You never know. I mean, maybe because I live in a college town, usually December is when a whole bunch of people move out because school is done. So you get a lot of places that go up for rent. So keep that in mind, but start checking it out and just keep manifesting that. Keep manifesting that. It's going to come. You ready, Kevin?
Sure.
Okay.
Uh,
Last.
Yeah, I asked about the home for 2023, and I got a yes on the pendulum. I got a yes card. So that feels really good. Feeling into the energy right now, I do feel that grief and kind of the upset around the circumstance. I did hear March and September, highlight of March and September being options for movement. I got the anomaly card, which is one of my favorite cards, and the abundance. So that feels like the outcome that, yeah, it's just, moving through the upset, kind of like the waiting period, and then moving into kind of like mid-year. I do feel like that movement will happen for you, Heather. So hang in there.
Okay. All right, Miss Lisa, it's your turn.
Yeah, like what I said when I used the pendulum, I asked apartment. It was kind of a wavering thing. I said house, and it did more of a yes. But my cards and my feeling on this is a lot of it's about the timing. A lot of it's about the market. And I think that with the challenges that you will have to come up against, you're going to have to use a little bit of creativity a little bit. I did get the Prince of Cups. It's the filmmaker. And this is my big picture guy. It's really taking a look at the big picture. It's something that not everybody likes to hear, but a lot of it's kind of your own doing, your own proactiveness with it. And it's also your creativity. I got the Princess of Cups, the costume designer. This is my creativity card. So don't overlook other resources. You might be pigeonholing yourself into a set process where you're limiting your options a little bit. Try to see other ways of looking at this, and I think it'll work out for you really well. And I also got the 8 of Pentacles, which is peace. So this is really paying close attention to the details, looking at the fine print. There's no shame in asking others how they got to where they are. Maybe there are programs or other things you can try. I don't see this being a problem for you. I think you're going to get what you want. Yeah. But don't limit yourself is what I'm saying. I think you might be, because it's so easy to get so turned off. You get the door slammed in your face so often. It's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to try this one thing and cross my fingers. And don't do that. Don't do that. Keep putting all those other feelers out there, and I think it'll work out for you.
Yeah. One other little hit, Heather, was I don't know if you've thought about it, or it is a potential in your energy. I'm getting northwest, like you being pulled. So I don't know if an option to move out of the state. I don't actually even know where you live, but I am aware of that as well. So if it's something, and it's like Lisa said, like being able to like see past this moment is really important, because if the energy is like you kind of like fall into the energy of this, that it isn't going to be supportive, as you know that obviously. So yeah, the overall is the outcome is good. You will make it. Feels good.
I think that's what we all saw. So I hope that helps, Heather. Okay, next in line is Nivra. I hope I said that correctly. If I didn't, it's Nivra. Okay.
That's the new profile.
Thank you, Lisa, for letting me know that.
You're welcome. Yeah, she had to tell me.
Yeah.
I went through that with Viviani last night. I was like, okay, how do you pronounce it correctly?
I just call her Viv because I always think
she gave me 4 options, with Viv being one of them. I'm like, okay, I think I can remember that one.
Heather, that makes sense. That feels like it. It's sometimes it's like especially in this energy, it would be a stretch to make those kind of things and re-listen to what Lisa's re-listen to all of it, but re-listen to what Lisa was picking up on there, because it's that ability to move past the energy of now. And we do have that option. So it's like, that's the energy that you want to call in. That will secure, that will create the fruition within the manifesting, if you will. The feelings are important. So I love that. Sorry,
That's okay. Okay. You said Nira?
Nivra.
Nira. Okay.
Nivra.
Okay. I'll go. I already pulled because I get to cheat and see what the question is before y'all do. Okay, can you tell me? Okay, well, the first thing I pulled was the Ace of Wands, which is saying new horizons, new projects, new potential, new beginnings. So I feel like this is somebody that you don't know, you haven't met yet. Or if you have met them, you don't really know them. So I just feel like whoever he is, just it's somebody in your future. They're not here yet. And then I got, nothing will come of this situation. So I was like, okay, that doesn't make any sense. That contradicts what the first card says. So then I pulled Perception. And this is the equivalent of the Hanged Man, which means to be patient. You're in waiting mode right now. So whoever's coming will offer you a new beginning, or you'll start thinking of new beginnings, but there's no rush. So I think that's what this card was trying to tell us. There's no rush. Take your time. That's what this is telling us. It's all in your perception, but take your time and just let it happen and see where it takes you. And that's what I got for you. Who's next?
I mean, I can give it a shot. It's weird. And it's because, and this is why I think it's weird. I know you're saying he's coming, but I was getting a vibe more along the lines of it might not necessarily be it. Maybe he is more of a generic. I don't know that it's a person. I don't know if it's maybe something a little bit more elevated. And the only reason why I'm saying that is I was feeling a certain way, and I got a card that says tune into your higher self.
I love it.
Oh, there you go.
So there's something to that. Now, I'm not saying there's not a he coming. I'm not negating what Sherry said. There may very well be a he coming forth, but I think there's something beyond that for you.
Well, and I never saw he specifically. Again, I was kind of using it generically.
My other card I have is don't let time pass you by. So there's that too. But again, be open. This community, we're all very open and receptive and all that stuff. I think, pay attention to the signs, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to things around you, people you meet, the way you feel about stuff. I think something else is coming that kind of tune you in a little bit. It's kind of exciting, actually.
Yeah. That could be whoever you walk into at the grocery store. So
yeah.
That's all I've got.
I had that happen with a friend of mine. This is how she met her husband. They literally ran into each other from around opposite corners in the grocery aisle. I was like, go figure that one. All right, Mr. Kevin, it's your turn.
Yeah, my heart is racing in the energy. Immediately, I saw you surrounded with green, and I was like, oh, it's beautiful. And then it was like, no, look a little further. It's the energy of Archangel Raphael that's working with you. And so in their energy, because they bring the masculine and feminine. And so in that, there is this, and it's so interesting because they are the angel of matchmaking. as well. And then I think this all ties together. There is direction unfolding in the energy of, so attribute it to your team, your guides, working with the angels. I mean, 2 different decks, the relationship card. So it's just bringing you deeper into relationships. So it's the aspect of higher self. It's the aspect, pardon me, of guides. It's the aspect of getting to know yourself better. It's the aspect of a potential relationship or a strengthening in the relationships you already have. So it's all encompassing. I got this.
It's big. Yeah.
It's real big.
Yeah. That's cool.
Oh, that's exciting.
Go Nivra.
Yeah. Keep us up to date. Let us know when it happens.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay, next in line. Sweet and salty. I'd love to have a reading, please.
Well, about what? Sweet and salty?
Any particular area that you're looking for? I mean,
what you want to know?
Salty.
Hi, Dean. Teresa, Sharon, and Gerald, and a bunch of people just popped in.
Gerald. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, y'all. Hi, Dean. Hi, Suzanne.
Sweet and salty said love.
Love. Ooh. I got the do it.
Reading.
Don't make me start singing.
Do it.
Cherry. All right. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
That's a tough song.
That's why I'm not doing it all.
Totally.
Or the song that popped into my head was Michelle Ma Belle.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
And I haven't heard that song in a long time. So that definitely.
I used to know the French parts of that one. Oh, I kind of do. I kind of still remember it. I'll spare you though.
I'm hearing that the for Nivra, Sweet and Salty also, because I'm just still in that energy, and so I know that that's for you. So when it comes to matchmaking or love, Raphael. So call on the energy of Raphael. Bring in the color of green. Yeah, it's the heart chakra. So there is that activation that's happening for you as well. So maybe tuning into that energy that came through for Nivra is also for you, they're saying. Yeah, and it's beautiful. And exceeding expectations. So just around the around kind of the parameters or the energy that you have considered, you can consider beyond that, they're saying. So bring in the energy of the feelings of how you want to feel in this relationship, in addition to the other details that you've put out there. Yeah, March and April. I'm hearing March and April feel good. I see the sun shining. So
sun.
Sunshine.
Hey.
Amazing. Yeah.
And I pulled Spirit Guide, which is let your light shine, be the beacon.
I love that.
Oh, cool.
So we're all kind of running along the same wavelength here.
Have your ears been ringing salty? It's like, oh my gosh, they're activating your clairaudience. So something about your ears. So listening in a different way from the heart. Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
No problem. Jump in at any time. I don't worry. So what I am getting is, I do think there's something coming, but I've got some cautionary things happening here. I think when this does open the door for you, I got the 4 materials. This is the 4 pentacles. And just,
oh my gosh, as you're saying that, it's 4404 on the time, the 4.
Oh, really?
Yes. It sure is.
Well, look, this is really like, this is you. This is like, I'm ready for this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm accepting of love. I love myself enough to offer love. I think it's a good space for you to welcome such a thing. Plus, you're asking the question. I think that says a lot in itself when just based upon the way somebody asked the question. However, the cautionary tale here is when it happens. You really need to find that balance. I got the Two of Pentacles. Don't get too swept up in it. Make sure that you set your boundaries with things. Make sure that whoever this may be, it doesn't necessarily mean that's the one.
Yeah.
Keep your options open. Find that balance. Keep yourself centered, right? And also make sure that this is something you can build upon. I got the Seven of Materials, Seven of Pentacles. So it's a building. It's growing. It's really kind of taking it slow and steady, but having fun in the meantime. There's no shame in that. So I do think something's coming. I think you are receptive. I think you'll be very pleased with whatever is presented before you. But definitely set those boundaries, because I think there's a lot of potential to get off track or move in a kind of a crappy direction. So
Squirrel.
little squirrel habit. It's like, oh my God, you're wonderful. And then everything goes all to hell. But yeah, just be very careful. Very careful.
All right. Okay. Well, I started, like I said earlier, with Spirit Guide, which is basically what it's saying is be the beacon, shine your light. So, if you're shining your light and you're being who you're meant to be, you're going to attract the right people to you and someone else that is shining their light, so that together you're putting out one hell of a beam. You sure don't want to focus on somebody who's going to snuff the light out, And it was followed by Sacred Mountain, which tells you it's time for introspection, meditation, kind of get into yourself. That falls right in line with what Lisa was pulling and saying. Take some time for you. If you're not ready for that relationship, how can you expect them to be ready? And maybe this other person has to percolate a little bit longer. But in the meantime, shine your light, step into yourself and in your meditations. And in the end, it says step out of your comfort zone. So again, maybe that's join a book club or join a gym or volunteer at the dog shelter, especially a no-kill shelter. They're always looking for volunteers. But it's somewhere where you can shine your light and give out hope. And at the same time, it's a good place to meet others that are kind of on the same wavelength as you. And just within our community alone, my goodness, the amount of people I know that I've just met and become just friends with since I found this community is astronomical. So you never know what's around the corner. But just be open, take care of you, and keep shining your light. And you're going to draw that person right in. It's like a moth to the flame. They can't resist going to that light. So,
yeah.
Okay.
I just want to say this one part thing, because they're like making my ears ring still, is that the age part of it is relevant if you make it relevant. And the part about that is we're all just a day older than we were yesterday. And tomorrow we're just going to be a day older than we were today. So in that, as I feel into your energy, Sweet and Salty, it's like you're young and vivacious and glowing, and that is so attractive. So the age is just like the cherry on top in that. So let that be the connection. And I mean, we're all dealing with age, and we're at this age, and tomorrow we're going to be a day older. So in that, if that's going to be the deterrent, that it's like, oh, it's too late or this and that, then that it will be. But in the opposite, just be in your power, because it's magnetic. So feels yummy.
Right. The age itself is attractive.
Yes.
It's like, you're sensitive.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, those of us who are of a certain age aren't always attracted to someone that's 30 years younger than us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Why would I be interested in having another child come into my home that I have to take care of?
Right?
Some of the older ones are like children
No.
too, so there's that.
Yeah. Well, that's true. There are some that enjoy having the child, but some of us are like, no, I'd rather have somebody that can take care of themselves, have their own interests, and won't be all up in my business every second of the day.
Yeah.
You know, just I've been single too long now, so it's like, I tried the dating thing for a while, and it was like, okay, yeah, no, this isn't gonna work.
Arlene's here. Hi,
Arlene's
Arlene.
in the
Hi,
house.
Arlene.
Nice to see you.
And Tracy came here, and Spirit Watcher Suzanne, and
Suzanne, yeah.
And Beatrice, I'm glad you're feeling a bit better.
yeah, I saw that. I was gonna put that up for you.
Nice. Oh, and earlier Wayne asked what cards you were using. Was that
Who, me or Kevin? Lisa froze.
that's still frozen?
Oh
No, you're back. Okay, what?
Wayne asked earlier what cards you were using, Sherry.
I'm using several decks. One is called Eternal Seeker Oracle. One is the Witch's Wisdom Oracle. One is the Native Spirit Oracle. Then I'm using Scott Allen's deck, his ET deck Oracle, which is really fun deck. My Moonology deck oracles, and then this is a new Rider. It's not new, but it's just a regular Rider Waite deck, but they've redone it so that you not only have the upright and the reversed, but it gives you a numerological breakdown of what number it is. It gives you the ruin symbol, the astrological symbol. It gives you a yes or no for a question. It gives you what position in the tarot that card falls in. It's really cool.
Oh my gosh, it's like a tarot Swiss Army knife.
Totally.
Does everything. You can open a beer with that.
I mean, and I saw I think it was Katie Moonchild had done a thing on it like months back. And when I saw it, I thought, oh, that's perfect. That's like all the cards in one, you know.
That's wild.
And for somebody like me who's still kind of new to them, it's a big help to be able to look at it and everything is right there. I can kind of,
awesome.
What do I need to draw from it? Okay, next we got Linda Gonzalez.
Okay.
Can I have a reading for next year, especially financial?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I need more money too. I need to win the lotto.
Right.
Somebody in Louisiana last week won $100,000 on one of the. I don't know if it was a local lotto or if it was a Powerball, but
That's a good holiday gift.
yeah, I was like, see, Sherry, that's what happens, but you have to buy a ticket.
You got to play to
Always
win.
forget to buy the ticket. Matter of fact, Powerball's tonight. I'm going to have to go back out and buy a ticket.
Okay. Let's see here.
And I also got the dropsies today. If anyone else is ready, let me know. If not, I'm still shuffling too. So
I am not.
Hey, Joanne. Nice to see you.
as well as slinging cards across the table.
I was wondering what all that ruckus was.
Literally half the deck went across the desk.
I love it.
I was like, okay, slow down in your shuffle, Sherry. See, that's the problem, though, is it's such a thick deck that it's hard to shuffle.
I'll go first, I believe.
Okay.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not getting anything really cut and dry with the finances, but I have questions. Okay, so here's why.
Lisa
I
has
have
questions.
questions. I have questions
Do you
for
want me to take notes here for you? I'm
I know, please.
really
Yes.
on it. I got it.
I need the system for this one for sure.
Right.
All right, so
Oh,
I got,
you went
look,
away.
I'm gone. What?
Oh my goodness, girl. I'm back. Oh, she's froze again. What is
All right,
Uh-oh.
so look, somebody's telling me not to ask questions, but I do have questions.
Seriously.
I got the moon card. I feel like I don't know if these are your fears with the finances or if there's some underlying deal going on with the finances. Because I am getting some cards that are really. Is this a situation where someone else is handling your finances? Is that what's going on, or is it something that you've kind of put on the table for yourself? Is that being an option that you're willing to give up the reins to someone else to handle your finances? Because I'm getting things that are really, it's really a case of where you need to really get a hold of what is going on here. Like if you are relinquishing control of any sort, don't do that. Or make sure you are being mindful of who is helping you with your finances, if that's the case. I'm not trying to scare you. It's not that kind of a thing. It's just something for you to be aware of.
Yeah.
I'll give you this one first. I got the Six of Pentacles. It's a success card. So we'll throw that out there just so that you're not edgy. But I got the Eight of Swords. I got the Justice card even. And the Eight of Swords in this deck is interference. So it's almost like something or someone like they're an obstacle of some sort, or I don't know. Are you saying anything?
No, but I am getting money from someone else. That's how I survive.
You're getting money from someone else.
Okay.
Interesting. All right, well that answers the involvement question. So
Yeah.
Okay, there's that. Okay, well look, here's my last card, and then I'll just leave it at that and see what my little lovely partners here have to say. But I got the Princess of Discs, which is the kindergarten teacher. So I think this is really making sure that you are paying attention to the basics, making sure you're not overlooking anything, especially since you're saying it's somebody that you're relying upon someone else. Make sure that you are aware it's a guilt payment.
Yeah, it's
Okay, well, I'll quit talking. You guys jump in. Go ahead.
Kevin, you ready?
Yeah, the energy is not straightforward. And so as I was feeling into it, it does feel like quite a story. And so without being, too personal in that, your spirit's acknowledging just your thoughts around it. So it feels like there is room to create a few new thoughts around it, which will create a difference in the energy, as you know. So around it, they made me pull a lot of cards and from various decks, which I thought was really curious. But the Judgment card comes up. So just those thoughts that you've attached to it. And then the Courage, and the Courage card underneath that is about the choices. So there is some, self-responsibility, as you know, but on it, as it kind of unfolds, it feels like you will kind of launch a new journey. And in that, there will be some upheaval. So it doesn't feel like super smooth in the truth of the energy in this moment, but in it, there's a beautiful uncaging that is happening. And so what I love about it is it anchored it with the humor. And so that's kind of like in the completeness of this short story, the energy is when we bring the lightness and when we bring the humor and the energy of that, it changes our reality. So I really feel like this does tie back together to you. And of course, being the recipient of money from somebody else, I just feel like what Spirit's trying to say is be aware of your energy and your feelings around it feels important. So and in that I do feel things lightening up. So
cool.
I'm getting.
All right. Well, that kind of explains my cards between what they've said, because I started out with the Knight of Wands, which is a lot of energy. This is a fast moving card. So this is you wanting to just forge ahead. Let's do it. Let's go. But you might want to slow that down just a little bit, is what I'm hearing. Take a breath. And then I pulled the Knight of Pentacles. It seems to be my day for knights, which is hard work, productivity, whatever new venture that might maybe come your way might be an opportunity for you to make some of your own money, so that you're not quite so dependent on someone else providing your livelihood. And then I pulled Temperance after that, which is balance, harmony, moderation, being patient. I think this is what slows down the Knight of Wands, is the Temperance, telling you slow it down a little bit, take a breath. It's going to take some hard work for you to get where you need to go, but I feel like all in all, it could be a good year, just to be cautious and not extravagant. If you get my meaning, like, don't, start saving money if you can, get yourself an IRA if you can. I know most of us can't afford that, but if you can sock away 10 or 20 bucks a month, it does add up after a while, So, and I think that's what the Temperance is telling us, is to just take that breath and look at all your options and see where that takes you. And that's what I'm getting for you. All right. Next up is Kimmy J.
Kimmy J.
Important messages.
Did we do this one? Or no, we said her name.
No,
No,
we
we
did something
talked
similar.
to Kimmy.
Yeah.
Kimmy says she's subscribed to all of our channels.
Right.
Thank you, Kimmy. That's wonderful.
Are you still here, Kimmy J?
Kimmy, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Linda D. Yeah, I'm just saying Linda G. Linda G, you're welcome.
You're welcome, Linda.
You and
Kimmy J's here.
Kimmy J is here.
Like, I'm here. I'm here.
Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Empath. Ooh. Sensitive energy. Such an empath, King J. Empath.
I'll throw out a random thing. I'm picking up something about skateboards and bicycles. I don't know if that means anything at all. So I don't know if it's literally skateboards and bicycles, or that whole vibe, something about that trendy vibe. I don't know if that's somebody that was ever in your world, if that was something you used to do. I don't have anything else. You didn't need to put me up there. It was just something that just kind of
Popped into your head. Yeah.
yes, I just wanted to say it.
I think I fried my brain last night.
Peloton bike.
There you go.
Peloton bike.
Okay. Okay. Well, there you go.
Okay. Oh.
Hi, Debsy. Okay.
Hi,
Well, that explains the Eight of Wands, which is speed.
Oh, yeah.
You got a bike to take you there, even though you never leave your house.
Nice.
And then I pulled an Ace of Wands, which is new beginnings, new opportunities. And then I pulled the Two of Wands, which is just planning, making decisions, basically think things through, enjoy the new opportunities that you're going to get presented with. and you're going to speed right along and get to them. That's what I'm hearing. All right, Kevin, you're up.
Oh, there I am.
It's your turn.
I'm aware of Raphael again. So feeling into your sensitivity, Raphael stepped forward again. So the green and bringing you outside into nature to be in your grounding. So Raphael is directly connected to nature. And so that's really important. I'm also aware of your dad, just the energy of dad coming in. And it's like, earlier what I was saying when I was doing this, I wasn't stretching, but I could see you with your kind of like your hands up in that victory or kind of like rising above energy, and you being in that celebration. So just spirit really wanting to acknowledge you for all the hard work in your triumph. It just feels like this job well done. So much love for you. So, yeah, feels good. Feels good, Kingy Jack. Yeah.
Lisa, you want to go?
Sure. Yeah, I just have a couple cards here. I did get the Empress. So, I mean, I do feel a female energy, perhaps. Strong female figure. Not necessarily maternal, but strong female figure. Which is odd because I'm really not picking up a mother figure like your literal mom. It's someone else, I think. But still wrapping up with the weird bicycle thing. I don't know. The Peloton thing is awesome. I think that could be part of it very well. But I got the Muse of Materials, which is like the king of Pentacles. And this, when I see this card, it really reminds me of a journey. I mean, you know, kind of same kind of vibe, right? Definite journey for you. I think some of the message is based upon whatever journey that you're planning to take, or you might even be in the middle of a journey that you're completely unaware of, as if all of the steps you're taking are the steps you need to take. Because I got the four of emotions. I'm like stumbling all over my words here. I've got like four different things going on in my head, and I'm having a hard time pushing them all out. But I got the four of emotions. It's like four cups, and this is definitely not passing up opportunities. It almost feels like, and maybe even the way I'm feeling, you're in a good spot. It feels like you've got a lot of things going on at the same time, where you can. You're in a fortunate position, I feel, but where you can kind of pick and choose what you would like to do. I'd like to think that's where you are on stuff, but I think the possibilities are endless with you. If should you choose to pick a different direction, but definitely it's about the journey. And I think there is some strong female backing you up with everything. But I do not know who this is. I don't. But that's all I've got.
Okay.
She just said, I just had twin girls, and my sister is pregnant with a girl currently. I also just applied for a new job.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
There's
A lot on your plate there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Great.
I pulled the crone, which is basically, you know, you're kind of like the family keeper. Part of the position in this deck, the way it explains it, is you're the one who kind of keeps up with what's going on with everyone, and you're relying on that feminine power. I see a lot of the feminine power around you, and it looks like you've got more coming. With 2, 3, 4 girls coming? I mean, that's a lot. So
right. Congratulations.
That's good.
Girl power.
That's
Right.
it. Yay. And then I pulled Austera, which is incubation, which is talking about new beginnings and fertility. Well, honey, y'all got that in spades. You got lots of new fertility and new power coming to you. And then I pulled expect a powerful change. You get all that feminine power that you're wrapped up in, all that, just all of that energy coming in, and you're going to get some powerful changes to come with that. And that's what I got for you.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Did everybody go? Kevin,
Yeah.
did you go? Okay.
Yeah.
I lost track for a minute. Okay. Next up, Amy. Okay.
Cheryl said, feel sorry for the dad who's got all that feminine energy.
Mhm.
Boy, what I wouldn't give to have some more feminine energy around me. I'm surrounded by men.
Right. You're the
I've got nothing
testosterone
but
zone over there.
testosterone around me, from the
Yeah.
dogs to the people, until we got the kitten, and she's a female like me, and the dogs are terrified of her.
Oh,
The big one just wants to play with her but doesn't know how. And the little one is just a grumpy old man that's like, leave me alone. But I love it because she'll see them coming down the room, in the room or down the hall, and she just dive bombs on them. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sneak attack.
Sweet and Salty said you have some feedback.
Do I have feedback?
I don't hear it.
I don't hear it. I don't have anything else on. The only thing I have up is just this website. I'm not seeing.
Might just be on their end.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not.
I got it.
If anybody else hears anything, if it gets really distracting, let me know. I'll see if I can
I think you're good.
figure out where
Everybody's
it's
saying you're good.
from.
Everybody else is saying you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe sweet and salty.
Oh, that's awesome.
What did she say?
Maybe she has sensitive
Echo
ears. Like
after
that.
I speak.
Yeah, dial it down.
Right.
Dial it down.
Everything's echoing in her little ears.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. I don't.
You're fine, Sherry. I think it's just
Okay.
No, everybody else says he's
I'm-
fine.
yeah.
Are you guys ready yet?
Yeah. Whenever
Okay.
you're in the hot seat.
Oh, here I am. I don't generally do a health reading, but I'm picking up a health thing with you, and it's nothing to be alarmed about. Nothing like that. I think there is something that is saying that you need to be aware of your liveliness and your eating habits. Even I got the Queen of Pentacles, I got the Eight of Pentacles, and I was feeling a health thing before I got these Pentacles, and the Pentacles can be health related. So with both of these, I think it's really kind of getting a handle on your daily routine, what you do. If you're not already doing that, just make sure that you're taking care of yourself. In fact, you might be somebody that takes care of others a lot, and you're not paying a lot of attention to yourself. I don't know if that might be it. But I got the Star, I got the Hangman, and I think this is like laser focus on you and seeing things a little bit differently. Maybe there's something different you would like to try to do regarding your body, or drinking enough water. Just something so simple as that. I'm not going over the edge with like maximum health issue stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the Knight of Wands, and that's kind of venturing into something new too. So there's something about you and your bod. So take care of your bod. Make sure that you are. There is a lot with the water, and I'm surprised I didn't get cups and stuff, but there's something about that too. But you definitely need to pay attention to what you're putting in your body. You're not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're a fast. I mean, it's so easy to pick up those fast food items. It's so convenient to do, but get the veggies, get the fruits. I think you need to eat better. That's coming from Mama Lisa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's coming from Spirit, but I'm throwing it out there. Take care of your
body. Okay. Well, my cards line right up with what Lisa was just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starting with Lady Goddess.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Her too, if you want. Yeah. Bring her in. She's pretty powerful. But basically, this is saying is that there's an imbalance. You need to balance your life. Find out what is an imbalance. Lisa was talking about a health issue, and that could be imbalances, what you're putting in your body, what you're doing to take care of your body, your spirit, your insides as well as your outsides. And then I pulled attainment, which basically says the same thing. In this deck, it just means to balance out what's coming in and what's going out and not overdoing it.
She said, I don't eat right.
Guilty as charged. I'm a junk food junkie, and I'm the first one to admit it. And then I pulled, it's time to take action. Just a little reminder, you need to maybe take care of what it is that's out of imbalance. So, and again, that kind of just goes right along with what Lisa was saying, that take care of you, make sure everything is working correctly so that you're able to do all that you're required to do, or all that others depend on you to do. So, all right, Mr. Kevin, it's your turn.
All right, Tracy Ralph, thank you so much for posting our links. That is so kind of you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
That's really nice. And I wanted to say hi to PD Connects. Hello.
Isn't she something?
What's
I
that?
like her. PD Connects. I said, isn't she something? I like her.
I haven't connected with her, but Connects, interesting. Amy, right? Yeah, Amy. Instantly, I saw the energy of the wolf come in behind you, and the energy that the wolf is bringing you, the medicine is the guardian aspect. And so they're just reminding you that you are safe. You're always safe and you're always protected. So just being in that knowing, and then the unfolding of the cards, I think perfect. I've got the Me Talk card, and that talks about mind, body, and spirit in that repair, if you will. So there is that attention. They're bringing the planting of seeds card, which I feel, goes along with nutrition and the energy that we absorb. And so spirit's working with you in that. So you are part of it and they are part of it. And so in that collaboration, if you will, brings a really beautiful energy. And so just expanding your heart, and in that heart openness for love and self-love is what they're really encouraging you to grow. So I think all of the readings, what we were picking up on, I really love it for you. So thank you for your question.
Mm-hmm.
Did we all get her? Yeah.
We all did her.
We all did her. All right.
And I'll just give you, I have maybe about 10 or 11 more minutes, and then I'm going to be on.
Oh, yeah. You've got another show to go to.
If I can say that, I'll be on Scott's if there's
Oh, cool.
It's at
Yeah. Tell us where you're going to be.
Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot. I have not been on his
I'll
channel.
be clicking over to watch. So.
Yeah. Just after this at 12 o'clock on the hour. So
Very good. All right. Cora would like a message from her brother-in-law.
or
His name is Michael. I asked her that earlier.
okay, Michael.
And we're going to try to get through. I've only got 3 more questions after this.
Cora, are you still here? Just to double check.
Yeah.
You just asked, is she?
Cora, are you still here?
Debsy, I do. I really do get around.
We've all heard that.
Mhm. Mhm.
But in a good
Awesome.
way.
Absolutely. The best way.
Let's see. Cora, are you here? Because if you're not here, then I'm going to move on to the next one.
You're welcome,
she's here.
Andy.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Cora. Michael. And the D name. Why am I singing?
What are you singing?
I don't know, but I feel the music around his energy.
That's significant.
Mhm. Yeah. I'll go ahead if you want. I'm the big screen, so I'll
Since
go.
you're in the hot seat.
Some of the things that I was feeling and hearing. First of all, I've got the awareness of the D name connected to Michael. I did have attention to my heart. Something about my heart. I heard the acknowledgement of the children or the kids. Significance around the month of May, and I love this energy where it's like he's bringing through just the embrace of the future. And so it was like he brought me to these like memories and like the future, and it's like in that energy it's like we can really be in the embrace of what that looks like when we don't know what it's going to look like. And so in that, I just feel like maybe you've got some worry or concerns in what that's going to look like. They're working with you from the other side in that harmony. So just release the worry and the anticipation, and just really allow things to unfold. You're so supported, and in that, the future looks really good. The future looks really good. Core. Mm-hmm.
Very good. Lisa, you ready to go or you want me to go?
Yeah, I can go ahead.
Okay.
I'm feeling like your brother-in-law is someone who is a motivator for you, somebody who really pushed you to do things, to do things that were really beneficial to yourself. You can let me know if that's so or not. But this is why I'm feeling that way. Well, I'm feeling that way, but I have 2 cards that kind of guide me in that direction. It could be something else, though. But I got Planet, Do It, Planet, Do It, and Ride High on Life. And with the feeling I was getting, and then to get those 2 cards, it really made me feel like he was somebody who would kind of light a fire under you on stuff, and even give you ideas or direction, stuff like that. And maybe his passing has caused you to feel like you don't have that extra push or something like that. But I do think the message is to just really continue to ride high on life, and whatever plan you have in place, just go for it. And I think that he is one of your guides. I think he's somebody that would lift you up and make you feel really good about yourself, and real real positive influence. I mean, I feel really good about the guy. He seems like a good guy. So he's there with you for sure. But if you have a plan, do it. And if anything, it's a learning experience, whatever this is that you're going through. So keep doing it, keep learning along the way. You're going to get the results that you'd like. That's what I get.
Very good. Okay, well, first I pulled ancestors. Basically, what this card is telling you is that your ancestors are sending you support and to help you fulfill your dreams. They see what it is, where you want to go, and what you want to accomplish, and they just want to let you know that they got your back. They're there for you. And then the next card I pulled was hold your vision. So hold that vision. They're right there. They're pushing for you, and that should help you maintain and move forward.
Course said he was very supportive and that Core has a big plan.
Yeah, I love it.
That's
and
awesome.
why do I smell paint around you?
Oh.
Are you smelling paint too?
Smelling paint.
Paint, like you paint the wall. I'm smelling paint.
Yeah, you said that?
When you said it, I was like,
okay,
you
that's
smell that too? I was smelling it. I just didn't say anything.
Okay, I was like, did I not hear her? Yeah, I'm smelling paint. I'm like, did I black out from the fumes? Possible. I had lots of coffee. Like 2. I made this is so random, but I feel like sharing. I normally use the Nespresso, but I ground the beans and I did one of those Bodum thingies, but I drank the whole thing. I was up at 5:30. I mean,
oh my God, I'm surprised you're not taking flight.
I'm sitting there going, why aren't you climbing the walls? I mean, I had 3 mugs of coffee this morning, but that was at 7 a.m. I mean,
I have really been appreciating coffee lately, so I'm all about it. I'm a coffee drinker now.
I love it that you love coffee.
I don't function without coffee in the morning. My family knows, don't talk to me, don't look at me until I've had my coffee.
It's so comforting. I don't know. I like it.
It is. Okay. Sue, a message from her mama. She'll be gone 10 years at the end of the month.
Okay. This might be my last one, actually. So let's see here.
Well, this is pretty much, we're hitting
You can keep on plugging without us, Sherry, if you're on a roll.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've only got 2 questions left, but I know y'all both have to go, and I don't want to keep you you any longer than necessary.
No problem.
I feel my whole body kind of seizing, Sue. March. Do you understand the month of March being significant with Mom? And who's Mary? Mary and Sue or Susan? And also a Michael. I know Michael was from before, but Michael. And are you still here, Sue Toffee? And I love your name, by the way.
I know. Isn't that great?
Yeah, it's a great name. I like English toffee. I like candy. And I feel like your mom liked candy as well.
I like Score candy bars.
Oh, I have to send you some sweet. Oh,
they are awesome.
I love peppermint. And I love chocolate. Just plain milk chocolate. I don't want anything in it, just chocolate. Give me a bowl of melted chocolate and I'm in heaven.
I like Heath bars too.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if they're here. Sue Toffee. Oh, you're here.
Here she's here. Yeah, she's here.
Sue, do you understand any of the information? Do you understand any of the information?
Sharon, thank you for posting all of our channels in there too. She and Tracy have both been
Right. Yeah.
steady. Like one will do a round, and then the next one will do a round, and then
Yeah.
If someone else wants to go, that's totally fine.
I'm actually having a hard time over here, and I don't know why.
Yes, you understand the information, Sue. If you could just be a little bit more, just let us know that you understand it. Just so that, just to go into the messaging, I like to know that I'm with Mom. I feel like you would, but it's okay if you don't. I just need to know. Yeah.
I will say that I'm picking up a lot about sources of water, like natural, like oceans, and there's something about, I don't know if it's just the flow of the water, or it's just a legitimate spending time on the water.
Yeah.
There's a real tranquil something happening. Let's see.
Oh, okay. That's very difficult. Yeah, I could just feel within my whole body some of those names, and then the significance of the date, if you would understand. Interesting that you're saying the water, Lisa. I'll just go. I got the go card, so the fish swimming down the river, and the compass, so also associated with being, kind of that nautical feeling. And in that, the energy feels like Mom wants you to know that you're not lost. So I don't know if you've been telling yourself, like, I'm kind of like lost, I don't know my purpose, like just being in those thoughts, or maybe you had been feeling that. You're on the right path. It's the perfect path, and where you are in this very moment is exactly where you need to be. It's exactly where you're supposed to be, however that looks. And so there is a tremendous amount of direction. So she's saying the signs, there are things that can assist you when you're feeling like you need the direction. So being in the memory and the energy of Mom, that is still the same, will help assist you with some of the choices, with kind of the navigating. So being in that place of quiet will allow you to be in that communication when you need that assistance. Call upon that. She is here walking that life path with you. So lots of love, of course, from Mom, especially around the holidays.
Thank you, Kevin. They just posted in here, Kevin, your next gig has started.
No, it's not till noon.
Yeah,
but
I'm going to say you still got a couple more minutes, but if you need to go so you can take a breather before you hop on Scott's channel.
Yeah, I'll just wait till you guys are done this, and then I'll.
Okay, so just say the word. Yeah, Lisa, did you go?
No, I've got something though.
Okay.
I do think it's interesting that I'm so fixated on this water thing, and Kevin talked a little bit about that as well. And I did pull a card that has water in it, and it's called intuition. And I think this kind of, when I read this, it's going to make some sense, because I do feel like your mom definitely wants you to know that those lines of communication are open between the two of you. However, the avenue that comes in for you, it's very prevalent. It's very prominent. It's everywhere. Like, it's all around you. And I love that I got this card, because the card is intuition. And it says, look at areas in your life that need decisive action. Search your heart for the right answers. Listen to messages that come from your intuition and follow through. So herein lies all the guidance and the intuition in those calm waters there, kind of guiding you through. And just go with it. Like, don't force the issue. I don't know if maybe you feel like you're always kind of grasping and reaching and trying to figure it out. I feel like that you've got some sort of energy where things just kind of come to you. And I think those messages will come to you in that same way. So yeah. I'm still getting that tranquil. There's something about that. I don't know. It's so smooth, whatever this is. So it's a really good energy. It's very heartwarming, very calming. So yeah, mom's there with you for sure.
For sure. All right. I pulled Freedom Horse, which basically what it's saying is let your spirit fly. Don't hold anything back. Break free and express yourself. I think that's the message your mom wants you to have, is to just break free. Do what you want to do. Dance, laugh, explore. It says here, stretch your stuff. So, that's all. She's just there. She's got your back. She's just telling you, let it go. Just do your thing and have fun doing it. And that's what I pulled for you. That's what I got. So I hope
Love
that.
it.
Nice.
You're welcome, Sue Toffee. I love that name.
All right.
Alrighty. Thank you, Shari. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you.
You're more than welcome. Thank y'all for coming. And
it's been a pleasure. It's been a lot of fun.
It's been a lot of fun. And I'm going to get these last 2 questions I'll take care of. And
Yeah.
that way y'all don't have to be late where you need to go next or eat your lunch or whatever.
I'm going to take a break. I might go live later on my channel, just the normal, where I'm just on there and saying hi to everybody. Because it's been a while. I haven't done one of those in like 3 weeks. So
yeah.
I'm going to do one of those. So.
And and y'all come back at 5 if you're not busy. I'm going to be on with Isaac and Manasa.
5
talking about holiday stress.
Nice.
And how to deal with it.
Central. Are you Central?
I'm Central Time. Yeah. 5 o'clock Central. So that's what, 3 o'clock Pacific. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm not overlapping with you guys. My thing's gonna be way later. So.
Okay. All right, y'all.
Maybe some cocktails. We'll see.
There you go.
Thank you for having me, Shari. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank y'all very much for coming. I appreciate it.
Love you guys.
I had a lot of fun. Please come back.
We shall.
And I will see y'all later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Okay, y'all, you got me, and that's it. We got 2 questions left. Yes, many thanks. You're right, Gertrude. And Viviani both said thank you to Kevin and Lisa. A lot of people are. So changes in 2023. Okay. What am I? See, part of it, I just kind of run my hands over and what jumps out. All right. I got cards jumping out at me left and right here. Visualize a simpler time. Take in those memories, recall those memories of childhood when we didn't have responsibilities and we could just be a kid and have fun. I feel like Spirit is telling you, just be a kid, have fun, enjoy that. Followed up with, take charge, you got this, enjoy the ride, go out and have some fun. I feel like a lot of us, being an adult sucks, You have to do a job, you have to pay the bills, you have to be responsible. Sometimes Spirit comes along and reminds us, hey, go be a kid, go enjoy yourself, go to the fair, go to the movies, go out dancing, whatever it is you like to do, go have some fun. And that's what I'm getting for you, Viviani. Let's see. And last but not least, by any means, Teresa, a general message for the next 3 months. Is there a particular area you want me to go into or just whatever? Let's see. General message for the next 3 months. You're welcome, Viviani. Thank you the mods. Thank you, mods, for posting the channels and making sure our information got out there. That means a lot to all of us. Please like and subscribe. Kevin and Lisa's channels are listed below in the box. I'm sure most of you are already subscribed, but if you aren't, it's free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And then click the little bell next to the subscribe button and you get notified every time we go live, or every time we drop a video or something. You'll get a little ding in your mailbox and says, hey, you got mail. Y'all remember that? Is AOL still around? Do they still do that? You got mail. You're welcome, Sue. I'm glad you were I'm glad that we were able to answer some of your questions. Okay, Teresa. Next 3 months. Wow. Okay, the first thing I got is it's time to take action. Get moving. And then we were told a fiery climax approaches. So when you get moving, things start happening. And it's going to be really exciting for you. And then it ends with surrender to the divine. Surrender to what you feel Spirit is telling you, or what you feel in your heart that you should be doing. As someone who never in a million years thought I would be doing this, or doing a show, or talking to people live, yeah, it's funny when you step out and you do it. It's so much fun. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of work, but mainly it's fun. And I got to meet all of these wonderful people. And I've gotten to be friends with all of these wonderful people and all of you. And yeah, it's really been exciting to go down this road that Spirit has me on. I mean, it's very invigorating. It's exhausting, but it's invigorating. And that's what I'm getting for you, is just to surrender and go for it. Whatever it is you want to do, stretch your wings and fly. Get out there and do it. And hi, Wendy. Sorry you missed the show. You can always watch it in a replay. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I really, really appreciate it. For being so patient and hanging with me so long. We originally weren't going to try to be on this long. Just kind of ended up that way. I will be back at 5 o'clock Central Time with Minasa from Minasa Wellness, and Isaac, who is a licensed professional counselor. And we are going to be talking about holiday stressors and things that we can do to create more calm within ourselves, things that we can do to help us enjoy the holidays better, so that we're not just so freaked out over getting everything done that we don't enjoy the holidays. And I think it's important that we, it'll help. We'll have a couple of professional people who know what the hell they're talking about and can maybe answer some of our questions. So thank you to all the moderators. Thank you for keeping up with chat, making sure everything's run smooth. Thank you for all of you that have been posting the channels and all the information. That really means a lot. That gives everybody a chance to see it and go and like and subscribe and share. And thank you for coming and hanging out with me this afternoon. I appreciate it more than you'll know. I'm going to say goodbye now. And I'm going to go eat some lunch. And what time is it? It's 1:45. That gives me a couple of hours to go eat something and maybe take a little mini nap before I get going again. And then at 7 o'clock tonight Central, I have Mel Dorr coming on. He was supposed to be on last night and just got his weekends crossed, and He called me early this morning and I'm so sorry. I'm like, hey, it happens. At least nobody was hurt. That's what I was worried about. Someone might have been hurt. He was like, no, he said, I just got my weekends mixed up. So he's coming tonight at 7 Central Time, and we'll see what happens. So I'm excited to see him come on. And I'm really happy that Manasa and Isaac are coming at 5 o'clock. I think we're going to have a really good time. So y'all have a great afternoon. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the holidays. Try to avoid Walmart if you can, if you got to go Christmas shopping. I went yesterday and it was like, okay, somebody shoot me now. So I couldn't get out of there quick enough. Thank you all very much. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. And I'll see everybody